Hi guys, welcome to UPSC Zone. So this video I am doing is especially for those people who have cleared their main prelims UPSC preliminary examination last month, and who are going to prepare for their mains examination. So many of them would have a starting trouble and to configure what they have to do for their mains exam. So here what I am going to say is that certain few tips that you have to keep in your mind when you prepare for this exam. First of all, the thing is setting up a timetable. Make sure that you set your timetable by accommodating both your subjects like GS as well as optional subject, and you can go to both these sites in a specific day. So you have this. Keep this in mind that you have to cover these topics as well as these topics, and for getting a better mark, you have to do importance for these two things together and not separately. Some people say that if you score more marks in GS, then it's okay if you go a little bit down in your optional subject. The thing is very different. You don't know who is correcting your paper, so how much mark you are going to get for your GS as well as your optional subject. So make sure that you give everything equal importance. And the next thing is that when you add your topics or in your timetable for a day, don't make it don't add too much topic per day and stress yourself in the initial stage itself. Plan it in such a way that you can complete all these topics within these 3 months and you have time for revision. So it's like you have to be selective, you have to be a visionary in doing all these things. The next thing is that you have to get idea of all the topics in this syllabus. You have a very detailed syllabus, so you have to go through the syllabus. You check whether you have notes in every part of the syllabus, both your optional as well as your GS mains. And in certain area you will not have you will not be having the proper notes, so you have to do more time in that area. So you have to uh, when you take your time, when you make your timetable, you have to go stress for that areas. See, these areas I don't have notes, so I'll give a little bit more time for these areas. And in the initial phase, if you do this, and if you initially cover these topics which you have less notes, and you identify these notes, you write down these things, then if you go the next thing, you prepare for those areas which you have already notes, then it can make things easy. Uh, your timetable will become more adaptive for your preparation. So um, and when you are making your timetable, keep in mind that you have put the right amount of break time, your personal time, everything, so that you don't feel congested, you don't feel stressed out, you just don't get freaked out in this preparation, this whole journey of your 3 months. So these are the things that you have to keep in mind when you prepare your timetable. Next thing is that making notes. It's very important that you should have some notes in this mains preparation, so that you can revise each and every topic. Revision is a must in this area. So you should be so vigilant that you make notes very short and simple. You should make notes very simple, and it should be short so that you can carry it anywhere, and whenever you want you can read it. The next thing is that you have to keep an example book for your GS4, not only GS4. If you have an example book, you can write these example in any of your papers, like essay and all. It will help you very much. So you have to keep an example book so that you don't go with your life examples, but you can take examples from the newspaper, which those events which are very prominent these days, so that the examiner can relate. Yes, and you can get an idea that if people are asking about ethical dilemma, or the question paper is about ethical dilemmas and all, you have the right example to point out that these are the ethical dilemmas which we can put in this recent times. These type of ethical dilemmas are in newspaper, so you can put it there so that you can get more marks. And you have to analyze the key topics, that is the prominent topics, that is like century, senate 3 years or something, or like the wars, or many other things that is going around you, any bill or like that. Many of the things which is repeatedly in news, You just have to go through it. You have to keep in mind everything when you write the notes, and you have to think when you make notes or when you read the topic, you have to keep in mind that I can write this topic here so that it suits here, and I may get marks. So it can help you to get more marks. Like if you are seeing like 4 hours or something like that, you can note it down so that you can make use of it in your answer sheets. Try to import your notes into your test series, right? You have to get a test series that will do, I'll be saying in the next slide. So whatever knowledge you are getting in this, you have to impart it into your test series. You have to try to bring it into your test series, into your answers. And there are more things to say in note making, which I will be making another video. If you like this video, please subscribe, and also you can request if you want any videos. Okay. Next thing is finding the right test series. It is another very important thing that uh, now in this scenario there are many test series. So, for people, uh, people are from different background and people are from different areas. So, uh, writing the correct, finding the correct test series will be very good in moving forward in this journey. The thing is that you have to ask someone who have written their test before, that whether the test series is good. Are they giving you the right feedback? Are they giving you uh, many other points with the feedback? Are they guiding you in the right track? So you can ask your veterans who have passed this exam to take which test series, which test series should I take, what type of test series should I take. Like some test series will be having uh, the complete syllabus covered, some will be having old test only. So you have to think, first of all you have to keep in mind what type of test series you want. If you are a veteran, actually you need only to write the test series, like you can go for the complete full test. But if you are a person who is going to write the exam for the first time, then you have to go through all the syllabus. So syllabus wise test will be good for you. So you have to ask the veterans who have cleared or who have written 4 to 5 times this mains exam, what all they should do. And the next thing is, you have to compare your timetable with this test series which you are going to write. Okay, so what you have to do is, uh, your timetable should accommodate the test series so that you can cover the topics along with the test series. So uh, take a test series like that, because you have both GS as well as your optional test series. It will be very difficult to accommodate both these things together. So make sure that you can at least cover all the topics once before you are going to write the test series. And my humble request is that you just stick on to one test series. Most of the people run behind too many test series so that they can get too many questions and they have too many content with them. But the thing is that I request you to follow one test series, which is very good, so that things don't get hectic and things go according to your plan. So peace of mind and your timetables or plans success is very important in preparing for this exam. So I request you to stick on to one test series. The next thing is finding a good mentor. The thing is, there should be some person with good knowledge about this exam to guide you. Obviously, many of you are taking coaching classes, so obviously there will be people who can help you. The next thing is, if a person is not having any coaching class, you when you go for test series, you find a person who with whom you can talk, with whom you can discuss these things, with whom you can get more guidance in the track you have to, and find the right track to move on with this uh, preparation. And he and she should be calm and should have the right frequency to understand your problems and give you simple solutions. So the another thing is that not every person can understand you. So getting a mentor who can understand you, who can understand what you think, and who can understand your plan uh, is is a good thing in preparing this exam. It will be very helpful. Okay. And he and she should be a good listener and should have the mindset not forcing you to do things that can endanger your confidence. The thing is that when I went for some test series, I could have, I saw my experience with some vendors is like they want to impart their kind of preparation into you, but it will not be suiting you. So you have to, uh, at when the exams are near, it will be very difficult for you to uh, comprehend everything, and you will be shattered. So don't think like that. The only thing a mentor can help you is to like guide you, not enforce their thinking into you. They can guide you. They can help you in rearranging your answers. They can give you more points like that. But uh, finding a good mentor, the thing is that the mentor should not be enforcing his thoughts into your head. Other than that, he should be able to guide you. He should be able to give you more points, give you more freedom to giving you more freedom to express yourself in your answers, and also just guiding you. That's enough. It's not to enforce their things into you. And by giving these guidelines, they can change your way of preparation. So it should be more adaptable than enforcement. So this is one of the thing I have to say. The next thing is managing your stress. It is very important in this examination. So what here you have to do is you have to be uh, preparing in such a way that you find the right time for everything, like your personal time, your prayer time, your sleep time, everything. There should be time for everything. Make Don't make your preparation so much hectic, and don't compare yourself with others. That he knows much more than me, so he can score more. It's not like that. It's like how you can prepare yourself, how you are going to give out your points, how you are going to take things, and how you are going to whatever input you had, what output you are going to give. These all things makes great difference. It's not about the whole vast amount of knowledge that you have. So what I say is that uh, make things more easy and stress free, so that you can be you can express yourself very in a better way. So that's what I can tell you here. The next thing is, um, as everyone say, whatever it is, trust yourself. That trust is very important. So uh, when you start writing a test series, you will be having the lowest marks. It doesn't matter. Try again, read every day, so that you are going to get your knowledge. And one thing what I used to say is that from first standard to whatever degree you have completed, you have gained a lot much of knowledge, so you can use everything you know, everything you see around you as your points. So this is a general exam, and this is not an exam in which you have to do very specific points, or you have to be uh, very concrete in your points. The thing is that what you write here should be appealing and should be true. So the thing is that you have too many points in your hand, and you don't worry about your content gap and all. The next thing is, do your exercise and also be calm. Try to have at least 5 to 6 hours of sleep, and be positive every time. You be positive, and you think that you are in the right way. Get the good guidance. Do it very well, so that you clear this exam very with peace. So this is what I wanted to say, and I, from my heart, uh, sincerely congratulate you, those people who have cleared this year's preliminary examination, which was very hard. And better luck for those people who are preparing for the next time. And don't lose your trust. Just trust yourself. We can do everything. Nothing is impossible, actually. Thank you so much.